good morning, and I mean morning. It's early. It's very early. I don't know what time I'm going to be posting this, but it's early, let me tell you. Today is Wednesday, July 3rd, and it is my best friend Kathy's birthday. Here's a picture of Kathy. The elusive Kathy, who's only going to watch the beginning of the video. As soon as I sing the song, she's going to be gone. We all know that, but I'm still going to sing to her because she's my best friend. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kathy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Okay, everybody say goodbye. Goodbye, Kathy. See you next time. She's gone. She's gone like the wind. But it's also Kat over at Kat on Point. Kat, we're missing your videos. Missing you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kat. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. We have a lot of birthdays today. This is like a popular day, let me tell you. I had to write them all down. Kathy Johnson. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kathy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. I feel like I got something on my lip, but I don't know what it is. Have a great birthday, Kathy. It's also Lainey over at Lainey's Life. Lainey, here's another elusive person. Where have you been, Lainey? I haven't seen any of your videos. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lainey. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Steve's birthday, so Steve, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Steve. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Phil Pinty, P-I-N-T-I, Phil. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Phil. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Mia's birthday, so Mia, M-I-A, Mia. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mia. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Tamsin Darlin's birthday, so Tamsin. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tamsin. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, boy, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you had a birthday today. Whew. Well, happy birthday to the whole lot of you. But we have anniversaries because not only was it Tamsin's birthday, it's also her anniversary. Her and Clinton, have been married 44 years. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. And it's also Karen and Warren's anniversary. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Hope you have a great, great anniversary. All 4 of you. 2 couples, 4 people. But also, I wanted to thank Jerry, Mr. Jerry, over at Terry Weeks' channel. Mr. Jerry and Terry sang me happy anniversary yesterday. And Mr. Jerry, you did a good job. You did. I know he didn't think he did a really good job, but you really did. I was in the waiting room. Well, my sister had to go in for a procedure today. It wasn't a colonoscopy. It was a lady thing. It came out fine. They just they have to do a biopsy on something, but the doctor's not the least bit concerned. So, no, but, prayers that the biopsy turns out well. The doctor is not concerned, but just in case. But anyway, I was sitting in the waiting room listening. I had my earbuds in and I was listening. I had the biggest smile on my face, and people just were like looking at me like, what is she looking at that she's smiling so bright? So thank you, Mr. Jerry. You made my day. You too, Terry. You always make my day. I love watching your videos. I'll never knit. I used to knit. I used to crochet. No, I don't do that anymore. But Denise does all the needlepoint and the quilting. She does a little bit of crocheting, but not a lot. No, I did it. Been there, done that. Not doing it again. So, but I'm fascinated to watch people when they're making things. Valerie Reese is always working on some sort of project. I love watching her fabric hauls. I'm never going to buy fabric, but I love seeing the different choices. She did a thing the other day because she's doing something for a church, And she says, well, I'm going to have to go buy some Christian material. And I'm thinking, what is she talking about, Christian material? Oh my God, it's Christian material. It's like Bible verses and stuff. I never even knew they had that kind of stuff out there. So I'd like to do that to enlighten my mind. So if you could say some prayers for Mary, I appreciate it. Obviously, prayers for my sister Mary and Denise. Mary's always foremost on my mind because of everything's going on with her. Now they think she needs not only a liver transplant, but a kidney transplant too. So she's going through tests for that now. They said it's just, usually it goes hand in hand for the most part. So I don't know. We'll have to wait on that. And like I said, for good results for Mary. I haven't heard anything about Doug. I know the surgery went yesterday. And I know she put on Facebook that, like he was out of surgery and was doing well. But continued prayers for Doug. I'm sure that, they're just busy with everything that goes on right after surgery and stuff. So I'm sure Joan will post something today. But, no news is good news. So, and then Ron was supposed to have his heart valve replacement today, and they postponed it again. They told me he had to go see a thyroid specialist first, so they postponed that again. He was supposed to originally have it done back in May, so it's like, thank goodness it's not an emergency situation that you have to get it done. But and then excuse me, my sinuses are draining. So I gotta get some water. I'm doing well on my water already. If you could say some prayers for my cousin Lori Ann. Her father passed away yesterday. His name was Don. So her mother was my cousin by her grandma and my mother were sisters, if that's confusing. But her mother was my mother's niece, which made her my cousin. So Lori is I always get screwed on this, but I think she's my second cousin. But if you could say some prayers for Lori and her whole family for the loss of their dad, I would appreciate that too. And then, guess who didn't show up yesterday? I was so mad. And then Jim called him, and then he said, Kyle, give me a call. I'm tired of you lying to me. And then hung up. And then immediately redialed him. Kyle, call me. I'm tired of you lying to me. Hung up 5 times in a row. And I said, oh, Jim, stop. Well, the 5th time he did it, it went right to voicemail. I says, he's just pushing you right to voicemail. So you're wasting your time and you're wasting your breath. So I did send him a text and just say, please call me. I got something to talk about. And he never answered my text. And so I called him just before we went out to dinner. And I said, obviously this job is too small. We're not a priority on your list. You've blown me off 6 different dates. You give me 6 dates that you were going to come. You've had my money for a whole month, and you haven't done anything. You had somebody come for an hour and a half work. I gave him $1,100 as a down payment. I said, I'll pay you $100 for power washing my deck. The man was only here an hour and a half. That's $65 an hour. So I think that's more than sufficient. I said, this is no way to run a business. I said, you know what? It's my anniversary today, and guess what I'm doing? I'm spending it arguing with Jim because of this. Because Jim wanted to go with someone else that was going to cost $200 more, but could have done it that weekend. Well, when we hired Kyle, he told us he could do it that weekend also. And since we've had Kyle do work at our house before, I said, let's just have him come back again. He's reliable. He always answers his texts. He always answers his calls. That's the Kyle from last year. That's not the Kyle that we got this year. So when we went out to dinner, when we were coming out from dinner, I texted him, why are you ignoring me? This is getting to be bullshit. I was just at that point just pissed. And at 9 o'clock last night, he called me with yet another excuse. He said, I was in Commerce, Michigan, which is about an hour and a half from where I live. He says, building a wall, and Travis, who was supposed to come, his truck broke down. Well, Travis is like, the last time he didn't come was because his truck needed a battery, and this time it needed a rotary. I don't know. It's just an excuse. So he says, can I please come tomorrow? I will come bright and early. And I said, okay, fine, but if you don't show up tomorrow, I expect you to come by at the end of the day when you get off of work of my house to it with a check for $1,000, or I'll Zelly the money into my account, because we Zelly money back and forth. I said, or I'll Zelly the money in my account, because if you're not here tomorrow, I'm giving up on you. I'm just done. Because Jim and I at that point had decided we're just going to put the furniture back on, wait till the fall when people are looking for work because the season is dwindling down, and then maybe get a better price. It was the only thing we could hope for. And so he said, no, we'll be here. We're sure we'll be there tomorrow for sure. Now we're supposed to get storms this afternoon. And you can't really, and I understand you can't really seal or, stay in a deck if it's going to rain. I understand all of that. That's why I wanted him to get it done either Monday or Tuesday, because they've been predicting since Saturday that we were going to get rain this afternoon. Does he not text me at 10 o'clock and say, we will definitely be there after lunch? Do I think he's going to be here today? No. Do I think he's going to come by and bring me my money? No. I think I'm going to be taking him to small claims court. I really do, because it's just, I'm going to, well, he's putting Denise's fence in her backyard. I told Denise, I said, once he's done putting the fence in and you've given him your final payment, I'm blasting him on Facebook to say how irresponsible he is. And maybe I'll calm down by then, because it's just not the way. I don't want people to get snookered if they have too small of a job. If you got a big job, he'll take you right away. But too small of a job, forget it. He's not going to get you. He's just not. And then, so we went out to the Outback for dinner last night, and I did very well with my dinner. For breakfast, I had a bowl of watermelon. I know this is awful, but I had a bowl of watermelon and a peach. And then for a snack later on, because I really wasn't a meal, I had a hard-boiled egg and a banana. And then just before we left, I had some popcorn, regular popcorn with no butter or nothing on it, just popcorn. And then when we got to the restaurant, I had a cup of potato soup and a baked potato loaded, which is not really loaded. They say it's loaded and they pay extra for it, but you don't get, you get maybe 4 shards of cheese and maybe 2 crumbles of bacon and a little bit of sour cream and my Alice's spring chicken. And I cut the chicken in half, and I cut the potato in half, and I only ate half of the chicken and only ate half of the potato, and then I brought the rest home, and I had water and the soup. But we had, I don't know if it's just me getting, I don't know, like too queen-like, thinking that I should have weight on me because I'm special, or if I'm just, I don't even know what the word is, too privileged to think, I don't know, because we had the crappiest server that you could ever believe. She had my order wrong, first of all. I ordered potato soup, and the girl comes, the one that brings you the food. I don't know, maybe she's the server. I don't know what they call them. But she brings me my food, and she puts it in this bowl of onion soup. I said, I ordered potato soup. Oh, she was so pissed. So I'm thinking that this girl must have messed up, this waitress must have messed up a lot. But she had my table, the table next to me, which already had all of their food, the table in the corner, and the other table on the other side of me. She only had 4 tables. And this one guy had a party of 15 behind me, and he was waiting on that table all by himself. He had a party of 15, and he had the 2 side tables. And let me tell you, that guy hustled. He was constantly bringing out bread, bringing out drinks, bringing out their soup, bringing out their salad. He was like, hustle, hustle, hustle. And then I looked over here, and there was another server over there. He had like 6 tables, and he's like booming, booming, booming. Mine is walking around with her finger up her nose almost. She didn't have her finger up her nose, but it was just like, oh my gosh. So then we asked, Jim had got a beer when he first got there, and he says he wanted a Coke with his meal. So we had to flag her down to get the Coke, and that took forever. And then Jim wanted some more bread, because we love their bread. And she never brought the bread. So finally, the hustling guy, when he was going by, he had an extra loaf of bread. And I said, is that an extra loaf of bread? And he said, yeah, do you want it? And I go, yeah. So he gave us the bread. When it came time to pay the bill, she put this little, the thing where you put your credit card in on the table. And she says, just follow the instructions and it'll lead you through your payment. And then what really pissed me off is on the thing, I know, let's get started. Let's get Sandy started here. On the bottom, check this out next time, because check it out. Because on the bottom, it gives you suggested tip prices. And it said like 18%, 15%, and 12%. They didn't even go below 12%. 12%. And for the 18%, now my bill came to $50.05. Okay, just doing quick math in my head, 20% is now going to be $10. $10.02, something like that. It's going to be $10. For the 18%, they said it was going to be $11. They lied. I was just so upset. And then we couldn't get the card thing to work. It wouldn't work. So then we finally got her. She comes over and she says, oh, that one always messes up. Even I have a hard time with it. Well, if you knew that, then why didn't you stay? And it took her about 3 tries before she actually got it to work too. And by that point, I was just so upset. I left her $5. She's lucky she even got $5. She got a 10% tip from me. And I'm thinking, I didn't even want to leave $5. And then as I was leaving, I'm thinking, am I that entitled that I think that, they don't have to that they should like, oh, Sandy's here, let's wait on Sandy. That's not what I mean. It's like, if you're going to do a job and expect me to tip you, then you damn well better give me better service. You really should. But the food was good. It was nice being with Jim. It was a good night all along. We came home, we watched a little bit of TV. I went to bed early because I had to get up at 4:30 this morning to bring Denise to the hospital. But it was a good night. It was a good day, good night, other than the little bit of argument about the deck and that. So, but my plan for the rest of the day is to eat my other half of my dinner for my dinner, and then just stay on track, because I did like the feeling of losing 3 pounds this week. It was a very nice feeling. It was really nice, one that I want to keep on going. So that's going to do it. We'll talk again tomorrow. Remember, prayers for Doug, Ron when he ever has the surgery, Mary and Denise, and my cousin Lori on the loss of her father. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.